Good afternoon. We're continuing our series on the presidents for the Republican Northern Club, and I'm honored to have Amy Wagner, who is the president of Harford County Republican Women. Amy, how did you become a member?
Well, it happened that I have an uncle that is on the Harford County Council, and his wife actually invited me to a meeting. So,
Seems simple, but actually it's not as simple as you think because that's how we grow our club. We invite other women. Something as different as that, but is done all the time in marketing to grow groups. I also like to say, he was your uncle, and I'm Irish, and I say, it's in me blood.
right.
So sometimes politicians just have it in their blood. So thank you for serving and your family serving. With that in mind, what impassions you to continue with the club and to work for the club?
Well, I think that originally I was seeing a change in the political climate in our county, in our country, and it just prodded at my heart to get more involved than just sitting on the sidelines. So one of my goals is to try to reach out to more and more people that have felt like they're sitting on the sidelines and want to get more involved in making some changes.
Now, you had mentioned to me prior, and we talked, that you are both a grandmother and a mother.
Yes.
And that's important to you because of future generations and helping them.
Absolutely. And that is what becoming a grandmother really solidified this drive in me to do even more, because I see all the changes that are happening with all the programs and education, everything that is affecting children. And I want to do my part for a better world for them.
Well, I think you can certainly speak to what's happening with the children and the youth because you are a licensed social worker. You have a practice, and you are seeing some of the problems today. We know that depression, and I hate to say it, we even say it, but we're even seeing more suicide with our youth. What are you seeing with the youth in your practice and particular issues that you're seeing? And can you connect it back to anything politically?
Yes, definitely. What I'm seeing in my practice is more and more of an increase of children and teenagers coming in for therapy. And I think that definitely what is happening politically in our world right now is affecting them directly, not just with all the changes with COVID, but with all the changes just in the education system alone, is affecting their mental health. And that really is a huge issue for me, because I am seeing an increase on anxiety, depression, identity, and suicide is definitely on the rise.
Well, if you wanted to bring a great example of politics affecting us, I think the main would be open borders and how fentanyl is hurting our country, and we're having a crisis with children dying from fentanyl because of the open border situation.
Absolutely. That brings up another point, that the increase in substance usage and the types of addiction that is developing is becoming more and more of an issue. And I know that we've been trying to address like the opioid crisis and those sort of things, but it's coming from all different sources as well for them.
Amy, do you think the parents are aware of all the things that are affecting our children in our society? Do you think they're aware that their vote could actually be that important in raising healthy children?
I feel like there are some parents that are very involved in that process, but I feel like there's a lot that are not and are under-informed on the changes in curriculum and things of that nature that are going on, that if we can make an impact and get some information out there to let them know, they can make a difference by getting involved. And we're seeing that right now in Harford County as far as our school board is concerned.
Oh, tell us a little bit about the school board and what can happen in that arena.
Well, we first had started a lot with the mandates, and we feel like the children were like the last group to be considered in this whole equation, and just fighting to have those mass mandates lifted. We are looking at different curriculum items right now that are concerning to us about gender identity and things of that sort, that we really want to get involved in what the board is approving for schools.
And we can make a difference. Someone that's actually running for lieutenant governor right now, she actually started by taking over the Kent Island School Board and making them more conservative. So, Amy, why should women join your club?
I would like women to realize that we make a huge difference in change in our society. And the only way to really make that change is to get involved. And all I'm asking is that you take that step just to get involved. We will teach you. We will educate you. We will plug you in where your skill set is needed. But all I'm asking is make that decision to first get involved.
Well, I want to thank you for all your work as the president. I know that all the presidents work tirelessly for the country, and many of the people that are involved in the country. So God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless America.
Yes.